The Halal Times, the voice of Ummah. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, has been plagued by constant fear and anxiety in recent days, resulting in sleepless nights. Not because he suddenly realized the gravity of the inhumanity he was committing against the Gazans, nor has his conscience suddenly awakened. No, not at all. It's simply that the one thing he genuinely cherishes in his life is now at risk. The position of Prime Minister, for which he has executed thousands of Palestinians and engaged in corruption within Israel itself, is now under threat. Surprisingly, the threat is arising not from any of his opposition or enemies, but from the one he trusted the most. Former Mossad chief Yossi Cohen has dropped political jaw-droppers that could spell real trouble for Benjamin Netanyahu's seat of power. In an interview aired Tuesday, Cohen openly said that he believes he should be the next Prime Minister of Israel, claiming that the country is pushing for real change. His words are not something to be taken lightly, not only because of his long and close ties to Netanyahu, but also because Cohen is one of the most well-known and respected figures in Israel's intelligence and security establishment. Cohen was once seen as Netanyahu's right-hand man. Appointed Mossad chief in 2016 after serving as the Prime Minister's national security advisor, Netanyahu reportedly viewed Cohen, along with confidant Ron Dermer, as a potential successor. But now, the former spy master is no longer content with standing in the background. In the podcast with Yasmin Lukatz, which was recorded before the Israel-Iran war in June, Cohen made his ambitions crystal clear. He said, "The public is pushing hard, and for real change to happen, I need to be Prime Minister. I don't see this as politics, I see this as leadership. In my opinion, it's not just a political role, it's a role of national leadership." Cohen painted a picture of a frustrated Israeli society, pointing to traffic jams, insecurity, division over Gaza, lack of unity, overcrowding, and skyrocketing costs of living. He argued that what Israel needs is unity and security, two themes that dominate the country's internal debates as the war on Gaza drags on. For years, speculation has swirled about Cohen's political future. At one point, he was expected to form a new right-wing party, but instead extended his contract at the Japanese investment giant SoftBank, overseeing operations in Israel. Yet, Channel 12 reported in June that Cohen is once again considering forming his own party, possibly allying with figures such as Naftali Bennett or Avigdor Lieberman, though the report suggests he may prefer to run independently. Now, this rising ambition puts Netanyahu in a difficult position. After months of protests, international criticism, and internal divisions over his handling of Gaza, Netanyahu is already walking a political tightrope. The entry of a heavyweight like Cohen into the political arena could fracture the right-wing base and weaken Netanyahu's grip on power. A Pew Research Center survey from spring 2024 found that 58% of Israeli adults held an unfavorable opinion of Netanyahu. In a March 2025 Channel 12 poll, 70% expressed no trust in Netanyahu's government handling of the war and economy. A June 2025 Pew International survey, including Israel, noted low confidence in Netanyahu globally, with only about 30% of Israelis expressing any confidence in his world affairs leadership, down from pre-war levels. These statistics indicate that if elections are held in Israel for the post of Prime Minister, there are high chances that Benjamin Netanyahu will lose miserably. But here's the bitter truth for the outside world, including Palestinians suffering daily under Israeli occupation. Whether it's Netanyahu, Cohen, or anyone else sitting in the Prime Minister's chair, the policies of occupation, aggression, and apartheid will not disappear. Yes, the face may change, the tone may shift, But the underlying reality, the assault of Gaza, the expansion of settlements, the systemic oppression of Palestinians, will not halt. In fact, with someone like Cohen, a former Mossad chief whose career was built on intelligence operations and covert warfare, the brutality may very well intensify. Removal of Netanyahu from his seat is not a sigh of relief for the Palestinians, because it's the whole system and ideology of Israelis that wants to see the Palestinians erased from the face of the earth. So while Israeli politics may enter a new chapter with talk of change and unity, for Palestinians on the ground, the cycle of suffering will continue. The only thing certain is that the struggle for justice will not end, no matter who claims the seat of power in Tel Aviv. That's all for today. If you found the video informative, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Jazakum Allahu khairan.